Encanto is the latest from Walt Disney Animation. It comes from the directors of Tangled as well as Zootopia. They're teaming up to make this movie together. Encanto tells the tale of an extraordinary family, the Madrigals, who live hidden in the mountains of Colombia in a magical house, in a vibrant town, in a wondrous charmed place called an Encanto. And one of the younger members of her family has to face the frustration of being the only one who doesn't have magical powers. And we'll get to the review in just a second, but first I want to give a big thank you to the sponsor of this video, Displate. Displate offers a countless array of high-quality prints on metal. They're mounted on the wall with the help of a magnet. It's very easy to hang and change designs when you feel like putting up a new one. There are millions of cool designs available on the website for everything from gaming to movies, comics, sports, and officially licensed designs from Bethesda, Star Wars, Marvel, and a lot more. With Displate, you can build collections of things that you are passionate about right on your wall. And with the holiday season coming up, I get excited about it, I get cozy, I look forward to it, which is why I picked up this Home Alone print, which is beautiful. It has a wonderful metallic sheen to it, the print looks gorgeous, and of course it reminds me of one of my favorite movies of all time. So head over to the link in my description to see some of my favorite Displates and to get a special discount that will automatically be applied to your cart. If you get 1 to 2 Displates, it's 34% off. 3 to 4 Displates, 38% off, and if you buy 5 or more Displates, you get 42% off through the month of November. It's an amazing deal and it's only available for a limited time. So please do check out that link in the description below. Thanks again so much to Displate for sponsoring this video. Let's keep talking about Encanto. So obviously with a pedigree of filmmaking talent like the people behind Tangled and Zootopia, which are both really great Disney movies that I love, this movie had a lot to prove, but it also has songs written by Lin-Manuel Miranda, so again, lots of anticipation here because this is an insane amount of talent all coming together to make a movie. And strangely, I don't usually notice these types of things, but I couldn't help but notice that I'm pretty sure this is actually the first Disney princess to wear glasses. Which, look, honestly, I fucking wear glasses. I do. And I always take them off in the video because see how the lights, see that? That's so... Ugh, look at that. But I guess what I'm saying is it was cool to see a Disney princess with glasses. It means a lot to me. Let me have what makes me feel good. It goes without saying at this point, and it always feels a little redundant when I review animations, especially from Disney or Pixar, to say that the animation truly is just, it continues to reach this summit. I honestly don't know where they could go from here. There is so much depth to the image. They use shadows really well. There's a sequence early on where the grandmother is explaining to her young granddaughter why everyone in the family has powers, and you see this sort of montage explaining how this all happened. And some tragic events take place, as many Disney films for kids portray, but it just looked so beautiful. And what's strange is that the film takes place pretty much in one house, but it's a very magical house that can open up into all different types of locations, forests and jungles, or an extremely long staircase made of rock and sand that seems to go on forever. So it takes place in one location, but it doesn't really. It's a great cheat, and I love all the different places they can go to really make the world feel bigger than just one house. It's also an extremely colorful movie. There's one character in the film that can basically generate and control plants, and the amount of color on display is dazzling at times. But my favorite character in the movie by far is Louisa. Her power is that she's obscenely strong, and she probably has my favorite song in the film too. But along with that strength comes a heart of gold, and she doesn't always feel entirely comfortable about that strength, and that character, I don't know, I just found her very adorable, and I love the relationship between her and our lead character. I saw In the Heights earlier this year, which was by Lin-Manuel Miranda as well, and I actually like the songs in this movie better. I think that they're really catchy. The themes were instantly recognizable. Even after hearing the song once, I was kind of humming the songs to myself and they kind of got stuck in my head for a while. So if that's the kind of thing that annoys you, that might get under your skin, but I thought they were great. I think by far the thing about this movie that is going to be really, I don't want to say healthy, but just good for kids today to experience is that the lead character does not have powers and everyone around her does. So for most of the movie, she feels like she isn't special and she feels like everyone else was given a purpose. And because she's just a normal person amongst a sea of essentially superheroes, she doesn't feel like she belongs. And I think in today's comic book obsessed day and age, which, I love comic book movies too, But I always kind of wonder, what do young kids think about when they see these movies? Do they think that they aren't special because they can't swing around on webs, or because they can't shoot beams out of their eyes or turn into a green monster? Like, the fact that a Disney film now exists where kids can have a character that is surrounded by superheroes but not have any powers of her own will probably resonate with a lot of young kids who are watching superheroes constantly, even though they're just regular people. And a lot of kids nowadays are probably wondering what exactly is special about them when we have all of these larger than life, gigantic fictional superheroes to look up to. It's honestly the perfect time for a story like this, and I think it's really smart. And like some of Disney's better films, I did find my eyes welling up towards the end, and so I knew I was wrapped up in the story when that happened. The film also has a very clever way of subverting expectations when it comes to a couple characters in the movie, presenting them as one thing and then saying, well, for them and their life, that's really not how it went. And that's smart as well. And I think that's also something good for kids to understand, is that perception and how we view other people, and not really being in their shoes, you never are really going to know what someone's experiencing in their lives. And so it's good not to judge them or make up things about them, because you don't really know. I think for families, this is like the perfect Sunday afternoon movie. Go to the theater at 3 p.m., get some popcorn, get a matinee ticket, and just relax and have a really good time. To me, that is like the perfect place for this movie to exist. So I hope you guys do check out the film. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. I look forward to more videos very soon. If you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.